I'm not a technician, but when my furnace wouldn't stay on, I decided to try fixing it myself. A quick sensor cleaning and a new filter saved me hundreds. If your furnace keeps shutting off, don't panic. Mine did the same thing. And all it took was cleaning the flame sensor and changing the filter to get it running perfectly again. In this video, I'll show you how I fixed mine and got my heater back up and running. Listen closely to how this cycles on and off within a matter of seconds. The closet with my heating system. That's what the heating system looks like. Here is the thermostat that's not on because this part down here is not snapped in correctly, which has a switch. If that piece is on and tightened in, then the system is on. There's a button that engages. But if it's not secured in, I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. That's what the inside looks like. This filter is filthy because it was white when I put it in. These are the wires, and then this upper piece has to come off for me to get to the flame sensor, which is that white wire. Should be that white wire directly in front of us. Okay, so here I have one of those screwdriver looking socket. I'm gonna call it a wrench. That one was metric and it would not fit. As you will see here, I will try that. I will try a socket wrench that uses metric, and as you will eventually see, I was not getting anywhere with those twos. That screw was not moving. There I was trying to, see what would fit and make sure I had my eye on the screw that I needed to take apart. Let me know in the comments if you've ever worked on this. I definitely hope this is helpful. Don't come at me for that jacket. That is a jacket I wear around the house, outside when I'm working. And yes, that is a feather coming out of the jacket, but it's my jacket that I use to work around the house. As you can see, I am just trying to get the right tool to fit. As you see, or will see here, I will switch the tool. Now I have the metric crescent wrench that I am trying to get in that spot. I mean, it's a bit tight, but it wasn't too bad. It's just I didn't realize at the time. I tried different sizes, and I didn't realize at the time that they were not the right size. You guys, I'm not an expert. I am just one who's willing to try, and so I don't know all my twos, but I use what I feel is reasonable. So I had to switch to American Standard. I was using the wrong size wrench, and I didn't know it until I called in or got my neighbor to help me. So I'm using steel wool. This is a very fine grade of steel wool. That's the grade. I'm going to break off a piece because I don't need the whole thing before I pull this out. Also, there is a plug. It is off because it doesn't engage unless that bottom piece is on. But just for safety, I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Now, when we pull this out, we cannot touch this is I want to take this off so you guys can see this good. It says it can't zoom, but I'm turning this in different ways. It's very thin, and you cannot touch that rod. This is the flame sensor. This one is curved. You cannot touch it. Some are straight. Just wanted to give you a close-up visual. So I took the very fine, there were 4 zeros on that steel wool. So it's a very fine steel wool. And I used it to clean that flame sensor. You want it as smooth as possible. If it has little burn marks, it will feel a bit uneven. And that one didn't have that much burn to it, but it did feel slightly uneven. So I just took it and wrapped the steel wool around it and pulled down, and then I took it sometimes and rolled it around that piece. You just want to hit every piece you can to get off whatever residue is there. That is how you clean it. I want to get a very close up so you guys see what it is. That's what it looks like. Now I'm going to attempt to put it back in. So right here, I am, of course, attempting to put it in. You'll see me pull that device back to make sure the screw is in the place it needs to be, so that I can re-secure it. One thing I wish I had done is looked near the flames when I was pulling it out, because when it came time to put it back, I wasn't sure if that rod needed to be in the areas where the fire were or just in the path of the fire. So I had to look it up, and turns out it just needs to be in the path of the fire. So I mean, that made it easy. And then again, once it was put back in place and the screw was in, it really should have been in place. So I said the filter was filthy. This is what the filter should look like. This is the exact one I put in when I changed the filter the last time, and I don't know that it's quite been a year since I changed the filter. But when I bought the filter, I bought two. Kicks in. Heater just kicked in. I put the unit back together and it continues to run as it should. I made this video for those who are on the fence, those who are scared to fix things around their home when they're not operating the way they should be. Sometimes it's easy to troubleshoot and fix things. So hopefully I've encouraged you. I've definitely saved me some money. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. See you next time. Heater just kicked in. The heater just kicked in. And it stays on.